अर्ली मॉर्निंग some lovely weather. क्या लगता है कहाँ चलना है?
साइकिलिंग पे चले.
चलो, let's go.
Let's go.
So, hello and welcome to this 16th episode in our series on freedom and happiness. And today we take a look at cycling.
Yes.
It's early morning and it's very cool still. Yeah. So let's go. चलें?
Yes.
Cycling is the art of connecting the body and the mind. You can teach yourself the basics of riding a bike. It's helpful to bring a friend or a support person who knows how to cycle. Go somewhere quiet, flat away from the roads. A park or a school on the weekends are ideal. Wear comfy clothes that won't get in the way. Avoid long loose skirts, loose pants and open-toed shoes. Tuck long shoelaces into your shoes. Your bike needs to be the right size. You should be able to stand over the middle of the bike and be clear of the top tube. Set the seat height so that both of your feet are flat on the ground when seated. Make sure the brake levers are easy to reach. Just focus on balancing on a bike, starting and stopping your bike, and pedaling along. To start cycling as a beginner, begin with short, easy rides and gradually increase the duration and intensity as you gain confidence and fitness. It's also important to master basic bike handling skills like starting, stopping, and turning. Wearing a helmet and following traffic rules are crucial safety measures. Consider a commuter bike, hybrid bike, or an endurance road bike depending on your intended use. Wear a helmet and consider reflective gear and lights to enhance visibility. Start slowly and gradually increase. Begin with short rides. Start with rides of 30 to 60 minutes, 2 to 4 times a week, and gradually increase the duration and intensity as you get more comfortable. Listen to your body and don't overexert yourself. Take rest days when needed. Also, set realistic goals. Focus on making cycling a regular habit rather than pushing yourself too hard initially, and practice basic bike handling. Also, familiarize yourself with common cycling calls used in group rides to communicate effectively with other cyclists. Obey traffic rules, use hand signals for turns and stops, and be aware of your surroundings. Also, be visible. Wear reflective gear and use lights, especially when riding in low tide conditions. Remember to respect other road users. Be mindful of pedestrians and other vehicles. Stay hydrated and fueled. Drink water regularly. Cycling uses up a lot of energy. So stay hydrated by drinking water throughout your rides. Bring snacks. Fuel your body with healthy snacks, especially on longer rides. Consider joining a cycling group or a club. Cycling groups can provide a social outlet and a place to learn from experienced riders. Join group rides to discover new routes and push your limits. Also, remember to incorporate strength training. Strengthening your legs and core can help you ride longer and faster. A few days of targeted strength exercises a week can significantly improve your cycling performance. Have a look at the last episode which I released with this respect. Enjoy the process and make it a habit. Make cycling a pleasurable experience by choosing a route that suits your preferences and fitness levels. You can also use a cycling app or a simple diary to monitor your improvements and stay motivated. Incorporate cycling into your routine to build endurance and make it a sustainable part of your lifestyle. Happy cycling!
Hi. So, you see, starting is the first step. So we keep thinking, yeah, I need to cycle, and it is always better to find a partner with whom you can cycle. It could be your old-time friend, it could be a colleague, it could be your wife, it could be a son or daughter. But the whole thing is, find a person and start with him or her. So let me take you very briefly through some of the cycling basics, and those are that there are essentially three kinds of bicycles. Number one happens to be roadie, which is essentially something with very thin tires, and you would have seen these bicycles being taken to big races, international races, Tour de France and those kind of things. So these cycles essentially have very thin tires, and so that the drag coefficient from the road on the tire surface is minimal. So the roadie essentially will have tires which are very thin, and that is why they are able to gain a lot of momentum. Even the handlebar in a roadie is one such where you are essentially bending down so as to minimize the air drag coefficient. The other kind of bicycle is essentially a city hybrid. Now this is a city hybrid. Here what happens is that the tires are somewhere in between roadie and an MTB. I've got an MTB here with me as well. This is a mountain terrain bike, which is essentially the third category, which we shall come to later. Let's switch back to the city hybrid. And I guess from the starting perspective, the city hybrid will be a very good option for you to start, because for one, it has simple tires. It has tires which are neither too thin nor too thick. Thinner tires, if you're going for thinner tires, problem is in Indian road conditions, there is so much of risk in terms of bad roads, in terms of potholes, in terms of nails and screws which are strewn across patches, and you will find your tires being punctured more or less. However, if still the roadie appeals to you, it's better going for Kenda tire 700C, and that is something which is going to keep you relatively safer. However, coming back to this, these are some of the essential parts, and as you can see, I have this bicycle here with me. I bought a customized seat. This is from Amazon. It's a good almost Maharaja kind of seat I have here, and gives me a lot of comfort. And this one also has gears. So you can see a rear derailleur over here, which has 7 sprockets, and you've got the front derailleur, which essentially have 3 sprockets. So how do the gears actually help? So gears will help you in the sense that if you are going on a plain surface where there is no gradient, so in that case you can keep the rear and the front derailleur setting in the middle. However, if you are taking your bicycle up a flyover, say you climbing up a hill, in that eventuality what you have to do is that the front derailleur will come to the smallest bracket, and behind in the rear derailleur it has to come at the highest setting. And so this is what the gear system essentially does is, this kind of setting will give you a lot of what we call torque in an internal combustion engine, and this will help you easily climb up the flyover. So while you're coming down, you can set your front derailleur at the highest setting and the rear derailleur at the lower setting, and this is going to give you a lot of speed to the bike while coming down. It's going to assist you to a great extent. So this is so much so about gears. Also look at, once we are starting off, I will show you some of the very basic steps. So when you have decided to cycle for the first time, if you've already done this in the past when you were a kid, that's fine, but I am showing it for people who have absolutely no idea what cycling is all about. So what you need to do is that you need to first see how the settings on your bicycle is. Sit down, see if the handlebar makes you feel comfortable. There's something called a rider's triangle, which is essentially the points of your hands, where the hands rest on the handlebar, the seat where your butt is located, and then the pedals. So this essentially is the rider's triangle. You need to ensure the rider's triangle is comfortable, and you also need to ensure that once your pedal setting is at its lowest here, then your leg should be at a 5-degree knee angle touching your pedal. So this is so much so about the seat height and about the comfortable rider's triangle. Let's look at you mounting the bicycle for the first time. You've never cycled ever in your life. Let's see, how do we start. We will start by scooting, and I'll show you. So you can, just start to scoot and just see if you can maintain your balance. If you cannot, you can brake and you can stop. And once having done this for times, you can then scoot like I'm scooting over here, and then see if you can start to pedal. So here I'm trying to scoot and keeping my feet on the pedal to see if I can maintain my balance. And so once I have started to maintain my balance, I will keep both my feet on the pedal, and then I'll start to cycle. And then once you start to do this slowly, you'll keep getting more and more comfortable, and this is how it is. तो कैसी रही? How was the ride? You enjoyed the ride? But अभी तो आधा ही हुआ है. It's only half. Remember, you have to go back to the house also.
Yeah, I know. But I think अगर थोड़ा और जल्दी स्टार्ट करते तो
हाँ, और जल्दी स्टार्ट करते तो बेटर हो सकता.
समर्स के लिए थोड़ा सा लेट है, बट इट इज़ ओके, क्योंकि अभी इतना धूप तेज़ नहीं है, हवा ठीक ठाक है, तो वी कैन एंजॉय दिस राइड.
चलो ठीक है. आई प्रॉमिस ऑन आवर वे बैक वी विल हैव अ कप ऑफ टी. आई नो अ प्लेस. हॉट टी.
मैं चाहूँगा आप पढ़ो.
श्योर. Excellent message which this gentleman is giving here.
Come to drink for coffee, and I sell more than 300 cups every day.
300 cups of coffee?
Cold coffee, yes, cold coffee. Due to summer there is a less sale of tea, but in the winters it increased the sale of tea.
How did you get this idea?
This basically one of my friend in Dehradun, he's staying there, so his father running this type stall. So I went to his home, I seen that type work, so that
Wish you all the best, sir. Have a great future. Keep working hard. It always pays.